I will reveal to you today a big secret, a hidden cause of all the heart attacks. This cause I am going to tell you will simply outnumber all the other risk factors that have heard or known, like drinking, smoking, the faulty diet, lack of exercise, and stress, and so on. I will explain to you with the real life story of one Mr. Devaya. Devaya suffered from pain in the chest, neck, and shoulders and went to a cardiac hospital and got all the tests done. He was advised to go for a bypass operation and a date was fixed. On the previous night, he decided that he would not opt for an operation but commit suicide for the reasons best known to himself. So he got up early in the morning the next day, started walking towards a railway track to lie down on the track and get killed by a passing train. There was fog, mist all round in the early morning. In the dim light walking, he could see a father and a son walking ahead of him. The son, a small boy, was unwilling to walk with the father and the father was dragging him. The boy then fell down at father's feet. Holding his foot, he begged not to take him and started crying. This scene aroused pity in Devaya's heart and he came and inquired why the boy was crying. The father explained, told the whole story. The father was taking the boy to admit him in an orphanage. The boy was mentally retarded. They were going to Salem and then therefore going to catch the train. It's getting late. But the boy wants to go to his Ajja's grandpa's house. Unfortunately, that Ajja, though loves this boy very much, is a very poor man. And this father cannot afford to help the Ajja with financial support because father himself is very poor. And all this the boy doesn't understand. By this time, Devaya got a flash and the boy hugged Devaya and begged him to help him. Devaya convinced the father and said he was also going to Salem and they would go together, and Devaya requested father to just give an opportunity to this boy to say goodbye to Ajja and then take the next train. So they took a cab and went to Ajja's place. Getting down the cab, the boy ran towards Ajja and Ajja was sweeping the ground in front of the hut. Ajja was overjoyed to see the boy and hugged him. And there was a small dog which also came running, licking boy's foot. This boy Venu hugged the dog, sat with it and cuddling it. Ajja was very joyful and also took Devaya and Venkappa inside. It was a poor thatched hut, mud floor, no electricity, and Ajja was boiling some water in the firewood stove full of smoke, and he somehow made some tea. And there was no milk, no sugar in the tea. They started drinking. By this time, a few people came to the hut. They spread some mats in front of the hut and lit some incense sticks and kept a bell, and they sat quietly on the floor in the open air. It was their morning prayer time. Ajja made some soft bell sounds a few times and all people settled for meditation. After some 10-15 minutes, they sang a prayer song, and at the end, a youthful man asked Ajja to clarify some conflict in his mind. That man said, "My father is a very hard person very hard-hearted, cruel and selfish. He creates lots of problems to me. I am living separately now. I don't want to see him. But that is also not okay with me. Should I go see him or not? I am confused. What should I do, Ajja? Ajja spoke slowly. He said, see, young man, in any relationship, we believe that the other person is separated and outside of us. This is not a correct view. In your case, the Father is inside you. The Son is a continuation of the Father. You imbibe the same behavior, same character as your Father. And therefore it is reasonable to attempt to bring changes in the Father who is inside. You are with Him 24 hours. But you must be kind now, and therefore when you sit for meditation, you invite Him also to be beside you. When you go for a walk, take Him also. You speak to Him, empathize with Him. And when His sorrow and suffering becomes your sorrow and suffering, things will change. So you must be able to see this suffering. Then you can attempt to change it into happiness. The fact is, you can't have flowers always to love. You get thorns on the way. And that does not matter for showering your love. You will simply love, no matter it's a flower or a thorn. Saying this, Ajja sang a Hindi song. मिले ना फूल तो कांटों से दोस्ती कर ले. And he started dancing joyfully. All others joined, danced together. And after some time, Ajja stopped and asked people to get back to their daily works. They were poor people. And then Ajja came to the firewood stove to prepare breakfast. Sitting in the open air and listening to words of wisdom of Ajja, Devaya noticed that his chest pain had disappeared. His breathing had become easier and easier now. Something like a light flashed in his mind. He went to Ajja, sat beside him, and told him, Ajja, I and Venu are both orphans. We would love to stay with you, serving you in all the ways possible. Please, take us in. Ajja put his arm on Devaya, caressing him affectionately, told him, I know, Devaya, you are suffering. I know you have a relief also. The love of the community here has the power to remove the heartburn of your loneliness. The heartburn is because of loneliness and a blockade for intimacy. So you are welcome to live with us. Now, my friends, this story looks incredulous to you, and it's natural. All big forces which draw the cart of life and all great truths look like blasphemies in the beginning. And I am no exception. I had my share of doubts and suspicions. Now, in the next episode, my friends, I will produce before you a cartload of research evidences, scientific proofs from esteemed publishers like BMJ, British Medical Journal, JAMA, Journal of American Medical Association, and a host of others. Stay with me for their proofs. Thank you. Thank you very much.